Digital minimalism for modern success. There's a quiet moment, right before you unlock your phone, a fraction of a second where your mind is still yours. No notifications, no feeds, just you. And then the world rushes in. Messages, updates, endless scrolling, your attention pulled apart by 1,000 invisible hooks. We live in a time where everything wants a piece of you, and most people give it away freely. But a few don't. They move differently, work deeper, think clearer. They create more, not because they have more time, but because they protect it. This is digital minimalism. It isn't about rejecting technology. It's about reclaiming authority over where your mind lives. Because success today isn't limited by information, it's limited by attention. And your attention is finite. Every notification you check leaves a residue. Every scroll session fractures your focus. Every open tab splits your intention until your mind becomes a crowded room where nothing important can be heard. The modern world celebrates busyness, constant replies, and being always online. But the people who build meaningful things live by a different rhythm. They disappear to think. They go offline to create. They choose depth over presence because they understand a quiet truth. You cannot do deep work with a shallow mind. Digital minimalism begins with a radical decision. Not everything deserves your attention. You are allowed to be unreachable sometimes. You are allowed to move slower than the internet. You are allowed to protect your cognitive space like it matters. Because it does. Your ideas live there. Your clarity lives there. Minimalists don't remove technology, they remove the excess. They keep the tools and discard the distractions. A phone becomes a device again, not a destination. A computer becomes a workshop, not a casino. And the mind becomes quiet enough to think deeply again. Modern success isn't built by reacting faster. It's built by thinking longer. The ideas that change careers and build companies don't come from scrolling. They come from silence, from boredom, from uninterrupted thought. Look around. Most people are informed, but few are focused. Most consume, few create. Most react, few design. That gap between consumption and creation is where your opportunity lives. Imagine moving through the same world but with different rules. You check messages at chosen times. You use platforms with purpose. You think without interruption for hours. At first it feels strange, then it feels powerful. The greatest upgrade isn't a faster device. It's a quieter mind. And in a loud world, quiet minds stand out. They notice what others miss. They connect what others can't. They build what others never start. Not because they know more, but because they can think. The modern world will keep accelerating, but you can choose differently. You can step out of the endless stream and reclaim the last quiet place left, your mind. And in that quiet, modern success begins. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content on living and working with intention.